Good evening, how are you? Hope you've had a lovely day today. So I'm going to show you some of our eyeshadows in the range and a little bit of easy application as well. So first of all, these are our Splurge Cream eyeshadows. These are perfect for anybody that's not really into makeup, but maybe you've got something special planned and you'd like to try a little bit. So I'll show you, I've only got 4 colours out of 28 we have. So it really suits every type of skin, you know, every colour of skin. This one here is a beautiful pale blue. That is called Dreamy. That reminds me of Dr. Dreamy from Grey's Anatomy. This one here is Elegance. This is probably my favourite. That is absolutely beautiful. These, like our foundation, they go on as a cream but dry as a powder, so there's none of that horrible creasing goes on. This is a dark sort of bronzy colour, which is beautiful for blending if you want to go like the whole hog and you want to put that into the little crease line. That is gorgeous. And this one here is really quite old now and it's drying up. It was an original formula, but they've changed it since, but I still love it and I still wear it. So that's a very, very pale pink. That is called Hopeful. Right, so I'm going to show you one of those first of all. I'm going to do it with my finger as well, just to show you how easy it is. I've picked up, what have I picked up? Actually, let's go for a change. Let's go for Dreamy today. And I'm just going to show you how easy this is to use, all right? So literally, dip my finger in. And a little swipe across. Actually, I should have put some eye primer on before, but I forgot. But there you go. Look how easy that is, just to get a hint of a colour. Right, I'm not going to put any mascara on until the end. And I've got a little bit on my lashes there, but still, let's go a little bit darker. There you go, see? That is so pretty, isn't it? So that's that. That's our Splurge Cream eyeshadows. Pop the lid on. Take that off. Now, we have, look at these. Oh, how exciting are these? This is our Moodstruck Addiction palettes. Now, this is number 1. Well worn, well used, well loved. That's all the bronzes and browns, the warm tones, okay? Number 2, this one I call the cool tones, with the sort of silvers and greys, that sort of colour. Number 3, I call the romantic palette, because it's got some beautiful sort of pinks and silvers and lilacs in it. Number 4 reminds me of the beach, with the sand and the sea. And number 5, I call the crazy palette. Look at those colours, they're amazing. So there's really something for everyone with these colours here. So I'm going to show you a look with one of these palettes. Let me show you actually. Last year was Unique's 5th anniversary and they brought out this special palette. Look at that shimmer and shine. I love a bit of shimmer and shine. And look, see if I can get the light as good as possible. Not sure how well you can see the shimmer on it, but look at those colours. How beautiful are they? Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just gonna pick one. Actually, let's go for one that I haven't used for a while. Oh, I don't know which to use now. Let's go for number 2, the Cools. As I'm wearing blue, let's go for this palette here, right? So, first of all, I'm going to go for this colour here that's called Honourable. and I'm going to use that in my crease. Let me put on my eye palette, my eye primer first of all, because this really helps the colours to pop out, and therefore you really don't need as much product as you would do. I've just realised it hasn't really all come off of my eye, that splurge cream shadow. So you wouldn't be wearing as much product as you would be if you weren't wearing primer, okay? So let's go for this now. So I've got Honourable, and I'm just going to pop that in the crease just to sort of warm it up here, yeah? Now remember, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just a lady that tries. And because I have a hooded eye, I need to take it up a little bit higher. Otherwise, when I have my eye open, then you can't see it. So I'm just going to do the same thing on the other one now. Hope you can see with my hair. Now what I'm going to do, obviously I'm going to blend that all in afterwards. I'm just going to leave that there for now, okay? So now I'm going to go with a slightly lighter colour. It's difficult, they're all so beautiful, aren't they? I'm going to go for, I say slightly brighter colour. I'm going to go for the real bright one here. I'm going to go for romantic or hopeless? No, I'm going to go hopeless. No, I'm not. I'm going to go romantic. And I'm just going to pop that on my lid. Right? I'm going to pat it on rather than sweep it on, because it then tends to stay more on your eye. Pop that near my lashes. Pretty colours, aren't they? Now my number one palette that I can just about see the bottom of one of the colours, I've had for over 2 years now. And all our colours are so incredibly pigmented, they absolutely last for ages. But especially, as I said, if you've got eye primer as well. Okay, so that's that. So I'm just going to wipe the majority of that off and just sort of blend this up a little bit more. It's very quiet here, apart from a bee or a wasp buzzing around me. A lot of people like to put their foundation on after they've done their eyes in case there's any fallout. But I'm not very good with that. I'm just sort of used to doing mine first, and that's it really. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a slightly darker one. I think I might go for this one here called Perplexed. That's sort of dark grey. Just to sort of darken up in here just a tiny bit. I'm only putting it on this sort of outside edge here. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it around here into like a little V shape. Can you see that? Now obviously you can make that as dark as you like. In a minute I'll blend that. So I'm going to do the same on the other eye now. Doing that same little shape, bringing it round. Tiny bit more. There you go. Now what I'm going to do, I rather like it underneath a little bit. If you like it underneath, then that's great. Do the same as me, but if you prefer it on top, then hey, you go with that. Whatever you like to do. Let me see if I've got my other brush. Yes, I have. That's good. It's just not quite as big. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start by using this lighter one here that I used. Nearly used the wrong one then. And I'm just going to sort of put a tiny bit under my eye. Just so it's tying in together. And of course, if you want to, you can finish off the look with eyeliner. I'm not, because I'm not very good at it. And my eyes are a little bit sort of droopy, unfortunately, for eyeliner. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with that darker colour again. And I'm just going to pop that up a little bit higher. So those two colours are sort of blending together a little bit. I'm doing the mascara face, I just realised. There we go. Right, now I'm going to blend that all together. Let's go back to my slightly bigger blending brush. So what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to bring this bit in and this bit in, just so it looks a bit softer. Don't want any harsh lines. Same on the other side. There you go. Now a couple more bits to do. What I'm going to do is, with that really bright colour, the one I managed to hold back from doing all over my lid, I'm going to pop that, and so that's this colour here, Blissful. I'm going to just pop that. Oh, hang on a minute, if I've got that. It's not very clean, that brush. I need to get a brush cleaner. We've got a new one just coming out. So excited. So let's hope this is okay and won't make too much of a muddy mess. What I'm going to do is just on the inside there, I'm going to brighten that up a little bit. And also right in the middle there. You can't really see the difference because unfortunately my brush isn't very clean. But yes, you can do that to just lighten up the inside. And in the middle there. Right, so I'm going to pop a little bit of mascara on. You've seen and hopefully admired my fabulous Epic mascara that I've now put somewhere. No, it's not, it's right in front of me. So just to finish off the look. So of course with that palette that I used, you could just use so many variations of colours. Oh, there was something else I meant to do, but I can do it in a minute, that's okay. It's not a panic. Look at that fabulous mascara, isn't it amazing? This is one coat at the moment. I'm going to do another coat in a minute. What I wanted to show you is this hope I've got my, what do you call it, my concealer here. My concealer is definitely one of my top 5 favourite products. If you have a little bit of a fallout, or it's looking a little bit dirty or whatever, just a little swipe with your finger, with a brush, whatever you like, just cleans it up. Yeah, can you see? I can do the same thing the other side. There you go, just cleans it up a little bit. Right, so let's do another coat of that mascara and then we're finished. There you go. Right, I hope you like that, ladies. I already had some lipstick on, so I'll just keeping that on because it was all about the eyes today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give me one of those. Catch up soon. Bye-bye.